Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are ya? I hope you're doing good, decent, amazing, if possible. Alright, so today, one of you lovelies, you sent this request for a crazy story. Escaped Alabama inmate and a corrections officer who are not related, Vicky White and Casey White, were in contact via phone from 2020 to this year, 2022, and she helped him escape. And so now they're on the run. Running down. Okay, anyway. So Casey White was charged with 2 counts of capital muerto in September 2020 in the case of Connie Ridgway. And he was already in jail with connection with a 2015 home invasion and a police chase. And he confessed to his crimes. And he was awaiting trial when he disappeared. With the help of Vicky White. So, you got Casey and Vicky are on the run. Running down a dream. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Vicky and Casey. They have the same last name, but they're not married. I mean, if they got married, how convenient would that be? She wouldn't have to change her name if she wanted his last name. Just saying. I don't know. All right, let's look into it. Let's get on down to the road. Catch up with Vicky and Casey. So let's see. Let's just look at the general gist of the situation. What we can find out with Vicky and Casey. Vicky and Casey sitting in a car, driving 65 miles an hour. As a stretch. All right. Let's see. Oh my. Secret lovers, I'll help you disappear. Oh. 9 of Pentacles in the past. Somebody saving up for running down their dream. Oh, this is a burden. Right now, this is a burden. Wow. Oh, and in the future, Wheel of Fortune. Looks like their luck is gonna run out. Interesting. Okay, so they think that they have enough resources, ideas to keep themselves out of the eye of, pesky law enforcement. Oh, they're scared. This is what's influencing the situation. Judgment. Gosh, I can't imagine. Oh. This is interesting for hopes and fears. Like, it's, 2 of Swords, it can't make a decision. There's a decision to be made. Like, I don't know. Did we not plan this as well as we thought we did? We're not quite sure what's going on. What type of decision needs to be made? Interesting. Page of Swords. Long-term outcome. Page of Swords gossip. That's weird, because that just kind of like... Don't tell me they turn into some, like, Bonnie and Clyde mystery and, like, nobody knew where Bonnie and Clyde were, and then eventually, pew, 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 everybody knew where Bonnie and Clyde were. But their mystery, their myth, their legend grew. That's interesting. So, let's go in here a little deeper into the holler. Let's see if we can figure out, like, are they still in Alabama? Home sweet Alabama. You can play your mouth guitar too. That sounds wrong. Are they still in Alabama? Vicky and Casey. Oh, cards. Please, please. This is the Pulp Tarot, in case you're wondering. It's a card stock you kind of have to break in. I'm still breaking it in. Are we still in Alabama? Okay. Interesting. Wow. Two of cups, two cups that beat as one. Hanged Man is the energy, the foundational energy here. This looks to me like we're planning our trip. Like we have a new idea, we have a destination where we want to go, because you have 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Like we're planning where we're going next. We've set in place or set into motion some plans of where we'd like to go. We're hoping those pan out. Looks like we're having a very lovey-dovey time. I think they're... Okay. I think they might still be in Alabama and looking to jump over. Oh no, Sneaky Snacker has popped up. Oh, we gotta get the box. Oh, come here, Sneaky Snacker box. We have to pay our Sneaky Snacker tax. Oh. Alrighty. They're sneaking around. I think so. This would tell me they're still in Alabama. I have to assume Alabama's got plenty of places to hide. It's got a lot of treesy places. Treesy, you know. The Star card again. They're watching themselves on TV. They're worried, though, because they're thinking now everybody's watching us on TV, and they're watching themselves on TV. So I think they're still in Alabama looking to make a run for the border, and I don't mean going to Taco Bell. And I'm recording this, so we have a date. May 6th. All right, so looks like we're waiting to see what we're going to do for our next move. So I'm going to say, appears that they're in Alabama. But remember, this is all alleged for entertainment purposes, a tarot card reading. And if you think this is fact, then we need to have a check with the reality. All right, let's go on. Let's see. What's the game plan? What are they planning on doing? Like, once you're on the run... I mean, you could be on the run for a while. Like, how long was Whitey Bulger on the run? He was out there for a long time. So maybe they think they'll just be on the run forever. Like, did Brenda and Dylan from 90210, did they go on the run? And Kelly ruined it? I don't know. I can't remember if that was a storyline or it should have been. What is their ultimate goal here? Cards, we are not being helpful today. El Diablo. Sneaky Snacker. Not again. I'm gonna run out of coins. But it's alright, we've paid our Sneaky Snacker tax. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Does this mean, like, I've got nothing to lose? I've got nothing to lose? Oh my goodness. Because in the past I was going to be facing justice. This feels like his energy. He's like... currently, you know, kind of like a whole new... using our imagination. But it's like a... interesting of like... I want to get my way. There's a... This is immature... emotionally stunted brat. But there's always all these ideas, these flights of fancy in their mind. We're going to have some negotiations near future. Like, we find out where they are, and there's some, like, negotiations. Let the girl go. Well, she's not a girl, but let the old woman go. She's not that old, but I don't know what they're going to call. He thinks he's going to eventually just be a fugitive on the run forever. Or they both do. But it seems like they're going to get trapped here. Trapped like a rat. Trapped in their spot. Oh my goodness. Somebody's like, whoever, like, I don't know, this is, I only see my notes here. Sheriff. Okay, so sheriff. So there's a sheriff. He's bound and determined to make a name for himself. He's going to catch these sons of bitches. He's going to do it. The fugitives are just kind of like, I think they're in a hotel room or something, just lazing around in bed, watching TV, sneaking out. It feels very much like, remember in Pulp Fiction, where you had Bruce Willis and Blueberry Pancakes, whatever her name was. It feels very much like I'm laying down low in this, like, janky hotel room. And it feels like trying to, like, that's why I see, like, this phone call, like, you know, calling into the phone, like, we got you surrounded. Just let her go. All right, you can surrender. Like, that's kind of scary because he's got nothing to lose. He doesn't want to face justice. It's like, I go back to jail. I don't know what his, let's see. Okay, so we don't even know. I assume he was going to be going away, or I don't know, in Alabama, if they were going to be using the muertos penalty, maybe. Oh my goodness. This feels like a pew, 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 pew at a low budget no-tell motel coming. Alright, let's see. Is Vicky safe? Is Vicky safe? That's interesting. Queen of Cups. Oof. Wow. 3 aces. Okay, so for the moment, it feels like she's safe. We got a Knight of Swords coming in. So I think right now she's like I said, I feel like they're holed up in some no-tell motel, and, you know, she's watching the news, right? So I totally think she's there. She's, you know, eating her blueberry pancakes or whatever they are. Blueberry waffles. What was it? Tell me in the comments below, because now it's driving me mad. It feels like, you know, we're holed up in this motel, no-tell, motel. However, she's starting to think she might be in danger. You're in danger, girl. Like, she might be in danger. She's starting to wonder. Am I sleeping with the enemy? Perhaps. Perhaps. But we have 3 aces here right now. So, as of the time of the recording, she's still safe. We don't have any plans. The underlying energy, though, is we have the Knight of Swords. I don't know if he's been spinning some stories to her about how he wants to take care of her. He's his knight in shiny armor, and he's going to defend her to the end of the world. Oh, I love you, baby. Not let nothing happen to you. Oh, these people are weird. Why'd she do this? Why did Vicky... People said, like, I looked, and they said she had lost her partner, I guess not too long ago. Maybe she was, you know, prime pickings for inmate love. I don't know that there's ever a perfect time to find inmate love. I'm just saying. But I'd assume that the person who's not an inmate has to be in some type of vulnerable space to be prime pickings for inmate love. da, da, da. Inmate love. Radar love just kind of got changed there for me. All right, why was she so vulnerable to Casey? Oh, get in there. Let's see. King of Swords. It feels like she was just like really an alone person. Like she was just kind of, gosh, like, you know, for certain people, I don't know, I think probably everybody goes through this. So like here, I'm going to use a really low level This Is Us reference kind of thing. If you've been following the final season of This Is Us, which totally is not bueno. I don't know what happened to the writers. They've gone, the original ones, and we're stuck with these, like, I don't know, 50 Shades of Grey shitty writers. Anyhow, this is where in the season, or the finale season, that they are going back and forth as they always did, like past, present, future, but making you realize how quickly time goes and how time slips away, and coming to that realization of, you know, things where you may have held on to in the past, they seem to slip away as you realize you're getting closer to you going on to the other side, right? This feels like she was having very much one of those times in her life, and she was kind of like all by herself. It's kind of like she has nothing left to lose. That's how her energy comes out. Like, you know, what am I gonna do here? She was coming to the truth of her life. I don't know if she's got something going on that we don't know about, but for her, it felt like I don't have anything else in my life that I'm looking forward to. You know, like, it felt like I'm secure in my financial situation, as secure as you can be in 2022, but I'm realizing what's going on. I've, you know, saved all my coins or dollars or Bitcoin, whatever. And she's like, this is a burden going forward. Okay. I had to make a choice, and I chose happiness, and this was her happiness. This guy lit her up, somehow made the soul connection, and it was like she's kind of at the same place. I don't have anything else to do here. Once I've done it all. So I guess whenever she was going to retire, it's just kind of like, well, then what? Then what? What do I have? Like, so this seemed pretty promising for her as well. Excitement. And she's going to be with the man of her dreams. So, dream come true. All right, let's see. What is the final outcome? It's the final outcome. Do, 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 do. Worry. Do 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 do. Oh. El Diablo, underlying energy. He must be treating her super good. That Empress card keeps popping up like nobody's business. It's like he's treating her super good right now, whatever that may be. I mean, we don't know, but it's like interesting because it's like, it's still going to be like, it's just going to get harder from here on out. It's just going to be like such a burden, and trying to like muscle our way through it. I gotta get, right? It's like at some point, this is like a struggle. And it feels like they're in hiding. If they're like going into hiding. They're still in hiding, I think. There's a bird in here that's kind of like putting it out of our mind. Like I feel like we're on our honeymoon. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't want to get out of bed. No, me either. Blueberry waffles. We're pulling an ace and a rabbit out of the hat. It's like they might be going for a bit here. Looks like, though, here comes the Emperor. And he's kind of like waiting. Your money's going to run out. She's got a lot of ideas. She's got a lot of ideas. Like, it feels like she's thought this out pretty well. Like Thomas Guide. Who has a Thomas Guide anymore? But it feels like, oh, I've whipped out my maps and I've mapped it all out. Okay, so this is how we're gonna go. If this happens, then we're gonna do this. Like this. Wow, it's like he gave it purpose. Her purpose. Like, this is what we're gonna do. It feels like every step of this, though, it's like making a decision. Okay, like they have a family meeting with 2 people. Okay, and it's like, okay, let's meet at our motel table. And they're there and they're looking at these maps and they're trying to figure out, like, okay, well, if we go this way, you know, it has these resources. And I know that there's a camping ground here that we can go to. Because at some point it feels like they're going to make a move. So they're going to leave the no-tell motel, make a move, and try to be sneaking in the dark. Then we get heartbreak. I wonder how much money she's pulled out of that bank. Or she's got access to dinero somehow. Maybe she made wonderful Bitcoin choices in her life. Okay, so there's some type of heartbreak here. Then there's this money and trying to get out of smooth seas. Like, I feel like, okay, we got to make a choice. We can't stay here forever because somebody's going to catch on here. Or somebody's going to rat us out. That's okay. There's some level of exposure coming here for him. Oh, Page of Wands. Okay, so this is turning into, like, wherever they are now, they're going to make a move to another place. And they're going to do it because, like, now we're like, A, somebody's going to rat us out. B, someone will figure this out. And we need to go. But it's also, like, we need to spice things up. So it's like there was a high coming off of this the first time. There's going to be, like, I'm getting bored here. We got to move. Safety and excitement. Looking at options. Oh, here comes the Tower card. 2 of Cups. So we get the Tower card coming in here. It's you and I against the world, baby. Oh. I'm not going to leave your side. We got to go. I'm going to defend you till the end of days. Oh my gosh, I love you so much, Mr. Robinson. Okay. Was that Mrs. Robinson? I don't know. Don't at me with my horrible movie references. Okay. Interesting. He, at some point, even though it feels like that she has, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, feels like she has planned out this whole thing, at some point it feels like he wants to take control, because he wants to be the man. He wants to be in control of this. Like, you got us so far, baby. I appreciate it. But now, I'm in control. So, he's looking to see where in the Carmen Sandiego they're going to get ready to go. They're going to be doing this quick. They got to make a plan. Where are we going? And then we're trapped like rats. Then they slip out? That's interesting. They're trapped like rats, and then they feel like victorious. Like, we got something we wanted. And then we have the fighting, 5 of Wands. Seven of Swords again. I think my opinion, I'm going to pay our sneaky snacker tax. My opinion, if I was law enforcement tracking down these two, be careful. This feels like they might be got lots of things to make sure they're not caught. This feels like going down in a blaze of glory. This is, I don't know. This doesn't feel just like pew, 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 pews. It doesn't feel just like that. It feels like there's some other things. Like armed and dangerous and born on the 4th of July, explosions, fireworks, blah. It feels very much like that. Like if they're backed into this corner, they're going to fight. Like, it's us against the world, baby. And then is it just her against the world? I don't know. Look at them. They're both happy with this. So if there's any type of like, oh my gosh, how I felt so sorry for her. She was in a vulnerable time, and she's happy. She's happy. He's happy. We happy. That's it. It's them against the world, and they're very much loving this. Very much loving this. Here comes Big Daddy. Big Daddy wants to get these people. He knows that they're going to run out of money soon. There's that Muerto card, because they're going to... You're taking me Muerto. You're not taking me alive, because I'll have to face this. I think they want to be Bonnie and Clyde. That is their hope. I think that they feel that they do not... That last thing on is that they want to be taken alive. No way. No how. They want... They're going to figure out all the ways... This is almost like if they don't have a blowout of epic proportions, if you get my drift, there it feels like, okay, we're ready to also take something. Here, take a drink. It's safe, promise. Just a smidge of plutonium in your tea. And just like kind of hail bopping it, you know, the hail bop comet people. I think that's who they were in San Diego. Feels like we might be doing some hail bop kind of stuff. This is like still fluid in terms of its working. Like we have ideas. So this is why I'm not getting a final outcome, because we have ideas. Like there's if this to this, or if this happens this. There's all these other plans right now. Oh yeah, if we're gonna do this, and we're gonna like do this, and oh yeah, there they are. They're just like, they have enough resources, plans, whatever. They're gonna just keep doing it, doing it, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it. Who is that? LL Cool J? That's gross. Something turns against them. People are making plans. They figure out where these people are. They're trying to pay off people to keep them hidden, but I think the payoff, then that information gets to the authorities. Then they're going to be hiding out somewhere, and that's where all their secrets are. This is like, we don't give a shit. They want to be the stars. This is like their thing. And then here's 10 of Swords. Here comes Judgment. Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles. I don't think this ends well for them. I don't think they go into custody willingly here. This is like, it feels like, I've got my man. We figured it out. And it's kind of like, had enough, like, Queen of Swords energy is like, 2 + 2 is 4. But it's like, very much like, I said what I said. Like they've done pissed off the authorities here. But I don't think they're I don't think they're getting out of this alive, whether by their own hands or law enforcement or who. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Adios.